During the Balkan Wars, the one by one countries fell out of the Yugoslav Federation, and when they did, the Serbians turned the fourth largest conventional army in the world on the country of Croatia. And they destroyed, fully leveled, 500 cities and towns, villages in Croatia. And we heard thousands of tales of people who suffered horrors and violence, and about 2 million people were displaced in that war. And at one point we were out hauling some food and medical supplies to some of the communities that were just hanging on by a thread. And as we were going into this one town, it had had about 2,000 people that lived there, and there were only about 40 of them left, and they were living in the rubble of a building. And as we were driving in, the vice mayor of a provincial town that was taking us there said, "Hey, when we drive into this place, be sure you don't get close to the Red Cross truck." So because the snipers that are all around there like to shoot at the cross on the Red Cross truck. So we were like, oh, no problem. We'll keep our distance, you know. So we stayed away. They got blasted going in. We went in without incident at all. We got in there, we found these people, and they were so excited and so thrilled to get the food and the medical supplies. But they said, you know, more important than that is just to know that somebody in the world knows what's happening to us, huddled in this building somewhere. The fact that God saw us and that God sent people from across the ocean to help us. And it came time to leave, and the leader of this group said, we need to thank God for this provision. And I'm like, absolutely. We always thank God for his provision. And he said, but I don't think we should thank him in this rubble here. I think we need to thank him outside. And I thought, oh, no, because I thought of the snipers and how much they seemed to enjoy their work, right? They seemed to be pretty happy in their work. And I thought, oh, I don't think that's a good idea at all. And I almost applied Matthew 6:6, and when you pray, go into your closet. I almost applied that out of context to tell them, I just don't think that's a good idea. It's not even biblical, really, right? It's not biblical. But I thought in the end, yeah, they're right. So we go outside, we form this circle of the people left in this town. And we join hands there, and everybody's head is bowed, except mine, because this is where I learned something about watchfulness in prayer, right? So I was watchful. But as I look around the circle, there was one other person whose head wasn't bowed, and it was a boy, maybe 13 or 14 years old. And his eyes were closed, but his face was up toward the sky, and there were tears running down his face. And you know how sometimes you can look at somebody's face and you know what's going on inside their heart. And I could just hear him say through that facial expression, God sees me. He sees me. I thought I was alone. I thought I would die here and nobody would ever know what happened to me. But God sees me and God is with me. And it changed everything for him, right? But nothing about his outward circumstances had changed. The snipers were still encircling him, waiting for a chance to kill him. Family and friends that had been killed and scattered, they were still gone and scattered. His town was blown to rubble. The only home he'd ever known was destroyed. Nothing about his outward circumstances had changed, but everything had changed because he realized God has me. He has me. And that changed it all. And in that moment, he was in the company of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego as they luxuriated in the dry sauna of Nebuchadnezzar's fiery furnace, right? He was like that. He was like Daniel setting up a petting zoo in the lion's den. He was in the company of Daniel. He was in the company of Paul and Silas doing glee club practice in a Philippian jail the night before they thought they would be executed. And he was there with every believer throughout all of time who looked through disastrous and impossible circumstances and said, God is here. And that makes all the difference, right? And this song is a song that was born. It was kind of a song for the boy in the rubble. when your strength is all gone and the struggle goes on. Another weary day fades away into night. When you're lost in the dark, no idea where you are. Try as you may, you just can't find your way to the light. Lift your head, lift your heart, lift your voice where you are. Lift your broken down dream. Lift your eyes, you will see. Maker of the heavens holds you still. When your hopes have run dry, not a tear